Hi Scorpio, this is Angel Aura Divination, and I'm here to give the sign of Scorpio their end of June 2021 love reading. This is going to be answering the question how they feel about you, but it's also going to be talking about, you know, how you look in love and what the cause of that really is for you. If you hear any background noise, I have my fan going. My mom is downstairs frying something up. I don't really know. This is going to be an intuitive reading for the sign of Scorpio, though. I'm using the Cosmic Tarot, which will be linked in the description. Please leave a like for this video if you like videos like this. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and leave a comment if it resonates for you. Scorpio, let's get some cards out. This is solely a tarot reading. Okay, we have 4 cards out. We have the Lovers, we have Strength, and we have the Princess of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Interesting. I see a father-daughter relationship here, possibly, so that could be something that's really influencing your love relationships right now. You could also just have a relationship where there's like a large age gap, like 10 years plus, possibly. Which, you know, go get it, Scorpio, if that's what you're about. This could also be a relationship where finances are very important to you and the individual that you're dealing with. You could also possibly even be dating your boss. Interesting energy to be in. We also have the Strength card out here, and this is really you and what you look like, Scorpio. You're very strong, you're very passionate, somebody to really look up to, somebody to really be idolized, somebody who's really embodying that lion energy, that lioness energy, where you can really defend and protect yourself. We also have the Lovers card here, so I think that the focus for you, or the apparent focus for you when it comes to the way that other people see you, is really also about relationships. It's like you're very deeply focused on relationships. You're very deeply focused on how people really perceive you, and you're even trying to have a deeply committed or divine soulmate relationship right here, Scorpio. You could also be dealing with an earth sign individual, possibly somebody who's younger than you or very much older than you, depending on whether or not you're masculine or feminine. The feminines are looking towards somebody older, the masculines are looking towards somebody who's a little bit younger, or who has that kind of energy about them, if it's not it. The next card out that we have is the Hierophant. So you are looking for marriage here in this energy as well, or possibly just a deeply spiritual awakening or an understanding. You want more structure when it comes to your spirituality. We have the Ten of Pentacles here. You also are desiring something that's going to be very stable for you, possibly even a relationship that is going to have stability in your life for a long period of time. The Ten of Pentacles in the traditional tarot could even be an indication of a marriage, but it's more about the stability caused by a marriage, or an abundant society that you exist in. So like a family situation, right? We have the Ten of Wands, so you are feeling somewhat burdened by this energy of either chasing after a marriage or chasing after okay, I'm actually seeing a different story here. We have the Princess of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles here, being 2 individuals who are together in this energy. The Hierophant being a representation of them being married. We have the Ten of Pentacles being about somebody desiring stability, and the Strength card is about an individual who stands alone, possibly a Leo placement. The Ten of Wands talks about burdens caused by a desire to have a stable situation with somebody who's already in a relationship, and the Lovers is just an indication that you're seeking out somebody who is a soulmate relationship for you, even if it is somebody who's married. Now that is just one aspect of this reading for those of you who are resonating with that. This is very Neptunian energy. This is something that you're very much dreaming up. We have the Seven of Cups here, though, so it's almost kind of an indication to me that this is just one of many options for you, so don't get too caught up in it. If you're looking towards an earth sign individual, I don't think it's necessarily impossible to have. Let's just keep going. Because you are in a very burdened energy, regardless of who it is that you're looking towards. Whether you're looking towards a masculine or feminine or whatever, or a sign, you're still very burdened by trying to create the stability. You're trying to ascertain the stability, this marriage energy that you want in your life, where you want a deep soulmate relationship. Scorpio, you might be the mistress on the side as well, which is really what I was saying. Not necessarily bad energy, just the truth. That's what I'm seeing in the cards. We have Death. This is more of your energy, and this actually was going right over the Strength and the Lovers. So that might be something that you're really having to deal with right now, is heavy changes due to entertaining or starting new relationships where there is soulmate energy here for you, Scorpio. We have the Two of Pentacles, where you're actually going to be forced to make a choice at some point whether or not you're going to accept the changes that are coming to you. get some more cards up for Scorpio. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. We're not taking all of these. I'll take the World, though. I liked how that kind of popped out. The World is a card that talks about endings normally in the tarot. The World is an indication of endings that cause new beginnings. But this card, the World card here is a very, like, spiritual, esoteric symbolism. Really focusing on the beauty of the fixed nature of things and how things kind of, you know, don't always shift as much as you might want them to, and it's not like the energies themselves kind of stand still more so than we allow them to or we think that they should. So if you're in a very stubborn nature, or if you're somebody who's really focused on expressing boundaries right now, that kind of makes you very attractive to other people, because you kind of stop people dead in their tracks, because then it's kind of like, well, what makes you so special that I can't just walk all over you, Scorpio? Right? And that really makes somebody kind of value you more because you value yourself. You're possibly even in a deep Venusian energy. There might be some Scorpio Venus people that are watching these videos right now. You have a lot of decisions when it comes to love, and I think that you really do need to start accepting change a little bit, especially if you have a lot of options. I think having a lot of options kind of brings a burden to you, but it also could be that the people that you deal with have a lot of options too, and that kind of brings a burden to them. And, you know, it's kind of like, it is what it is, if that's the truth. Oh, I'm dropping cards left and right. We have the Queen of Swords here. Yeah, you are very focused on, you're very focused on external boundaries, or people around you are very much focused on boundaries, especially if you're a masculine dealing with feminines. But this is also, the Queen of Swords has also become the card for me out of this deck, talking about same-sex relationships. So that could be something that you're focused on as well. Interesting. You might even be trying to, you might even have people, or your guides might even be trying to help you protect your soulmate relationships here as well. We have the Nine of Pentacles, and so some of you might be standing alone, you know. Ooh. Interesting. As soon as I saw the Nine of Pentacles, they were showing me that energy of like having a chaperone. What? Like, so, yeah, so some of you might be that kind of energy where it's like you're a very abundant, young, feminine energy, and your guides are kind of acting as chaperones, kind of forcing you to have more boundaries than you would wish to have. And it's kind of like you have the freedom and the abundance to have good relationships in your life, but you're just very guarded because you want to protect that. That's a great energy to be in, Scorpio. I don't really see anything wrong with that. Maybe this is the energy that you want to be in, though, where you want to have that kind of deep soulmate relationship with somebody who can give you abundance, or who can share abundance with you when you ascertain it for yourself as well. Let's get some more cards up for advice. This is not necessarily bad energy to be in. It's just kind of like, it's all over the place. It's like you want something here, but it's like you can't really have what it is you want. And so, or somebody wants you and they can't really have you. And so because of that, like, there has to be a decision on whether or not to accept change and move forward, or to just live in the ending, you know, live in the fact that you're not going to have this person and then just kind of like exist in that, you know, which is very stagnating. It's like there's a lot of potential for stagnation here, and the universe is trying to push you out of that with we have the Tower here. The universe is trying to push you out of karmic stagnation energy. The things that have been built around you when it comes to romance are things that just need to fall apart, need to fall to the side, a lot of them. And so that's where you're headed towards next. And this is energy that really embodies the Scorpio here. We have Death and the Tower here to represent Scorpionic energy. So you're really shifting things in relationships around you, even if it doesn't seem like you are. You're somebody who really craves stability, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just kind of like that's how you look to others. But the reason for that is because things have kind of fallen apart around you before, because of stagnation, and because of an overabundance of boundaries, and because of a slow ability to make actions that leads to more stagnation, to take actions, to make decisions. I mean, where it's like you make decisions so slowly that by the time you make a decision, it's too late. The advice for you we have is the Four of Pentacles. So the next card that we have for you for advice is the Chariot. So while you don't necessarily need to be telling everybody all of your business at the same time, you still need to be showing up in your life. You still need to be showing up where you're called to be showing up. You still need to be focused on balance when it is time for you to move forward. And even if you are trying to come to a greater sense of enlightenment, not all of this has to be expressed to everyone around you as well. You know, don't tell everybody, don't show everybody your cards, don't tell everybody your business. And that's all I really have for you, Scorpio. I know this was kind of a short reading, but I did want it to be short. If you got to this point in the reading and it resonated for you, leave a star emoji in the comments. Leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you want to hear more readings like this. I am going to try to organize my thoughts on these readings moving forward. This is a very interesting reading to me, but overall, good luck. Bye, Scorpio.